everybody. Welcome, welcome. It's Thursday. I hope you've been having a wonderful week. It's great to be back here live with you again tonight. As you know, those last couple of days have been a little hectic at my house because we've been celebrating my triplets' birthday, and although all of them weren't able to be home to celebrate with us, we tried to make our time together as special as possible with the two that were. And that meant that my lives kind of came at funny times during the day, but we are back to being here in the evening, so it's great to have you. If this is your first time watching my name is Timmy, and I am an independent designer with Chalk Couture, and that means that I get to show you and share some awesome project ideas with you that I hope you really put this into my VIP group to make sure that things are being shared, and I think things are good. I see Anna is with us. Welcome, Anna. I hope you're having a great night. And if you're watching and you think that someone else you know would enjoy seeing this as well, I'd love it if you would be so kind as to spread the chalk love. I am adding names to our honey bucket for my free drawing on Sunday night. So if and when you decide that you like what you see and you want to share it along, just come back here and let me know you've done that, and I will go ahead and put your name in that bucket and we'll pull a prize winner. This has also been an amazing day, a week really, because yesterday on my kid's 26th birthday, my page hit 1,000 likes, and I am feeling so blessed by all of you who have been watching me and supporting my efforts and hopefully bringing a little bit of light and joy into your world. Dawn, great to have you here. Welcome. Thanks so much for being here. And so tonight, it's been a funny day in a lot of ways because I woke up this morning after having a really tough time sleeping last night. And partly it was because my heart was feeling kind of heavy. I was trying to figure out some ways in which I could give back to you in all the ways that you all have been giving back to me in terms of your love and support. And so I decided that I wanted to be able to find a way to be able to share the chalk love with you kind of more personally, more one-on-one. So what I have decided is that I'm going to start offering free workshops. Yep, you heard that right. I'm going to offer free one-on-one workshops with you if you're interested. So if you've been watching some of my projects and you want me to go and work with you one-on-one, we can do that virtually. I have a great tool called Zoom, which I know a lot of folks are using these days, and we can go live together. And I can walk you through a project that you've been wanting to try, or a new technique maybe that you wanted to give a whirl to. I also offer this for my Club Couture customers. Our Club Couture program is a really cool monthly subscription program where every month you get a brand new transfer delivered right to your door, plus 3 chalk paste singles in different colors that you can use with that design. And all that comes to you for just $19.99 a month, and with free shipping. And what I'm going to do is every month I'm going to offer on the third Wednesdays a chance for any of my club members to come on in to a free workshop that I'm doing online, and we can craft and chalk together. So if any of that sounds like fun and you're kind of like, hey, I want to know more about this, let me know. I'd be happy to share more. But I just really want an opportunity to interact with you guys and get to know you. And I thought, what better way to do that than through a virtual workshop? I have been fortunate enough that I've done lots of workshops in my home, and I really miss doing them. And I thought, well, this could be a way that we could make it happen even when we're not supposed to be leaving our houses. So I thought this project that we're going to do tonight would be a especially good one, and that's because we're going to use this transfer called Off the Grid. And it's a super cute transfer, and it's got a nice little matching guy called Born to Roam. They go really well hand in hand together, and I thought, well, I could put them on one of our small box frames, Or I could use our board and base. And I decided to use our board and base for a couple of reasons. One is that it's got this great wood base frame, and I recently saw someone put a really cool design on here, and so we're going to actually add a design to our wood frame with chalk. And the other reason why I thought this would be really fun is that this is a two-sided surface. So this goes right into the groove here of the box frame, and it fits right in so it can sit wherever you want it, and it can go horizontal or it can go vertical. It is one of our best priced surfaces at just $7.99. The quality is fabulous, and you can simply erase it and reuse it and add new designs whenever you feel like it. And given that right now we've got our buy 3 transfers, get 1 free sale, I have a special offer for those of you that take advantage of that. And I tell you what, it features this. If you want to know what that special is or how you can get your hands on it, the only way you can do that is if you're a member of my VIP group. So if you want to become a member and you're not yet, just type VIP in the comments and I'll make sure you get the link. The special that I have going on featuring that board and base is in conjunction with our Transfer Palooza sale, which is that buy 3 get 1 free. And you can purchase any 4 transfers. The lowest price transfer will be the one that is the free one. So if you get 3 of these size A transfers, what we call them, they're 5x7s and they fit perfectly right here on this board and base, then they're $9.99 a piece. So basically it's a $10 value free if you purchased 4 of these guys. We do have bigger transfers as well, and like I said, you could definitely mix and match them. But if you're new to Chalk Couture and you really want to try out this is really a great way to do it. Take advantage of Transfer Palooza, get a couple of size A transfers that you really like, and there's so many wonderful designs, seasonal, inspirational, fun, lots of great things for the spring and summer. And if you do so and you're a member of my VIP group, there's a special treat for you. So I can't publish those specials on my public page, but I can in my VIP group. So if you're not a member, be sure to ask and make sure you get all my best deals. So like I said, we're going to use and decorate this board, part of the board and base, and then we're going to use both of these transfers, one on either side. So we're going to keep things really simple, and we're just going to use a single color. We're going to use our white chalkology paste for both designs, make it really straightforward and easy for you. And that way, if you're looking for a design that you want to start on using, you'll know exactly what you need to get. And I'm always happy to provide you with some info in terms of what materials you might need to complete a project. So if you have questions about that at any time, just let me know. Now, you're seeing me flip through my book of transfers here. This is one of many books where I actually store my transfers. And I'm looking for my little mini buffalo because I think that's what I'm going to use here on this board section. We could also use our herringbone. We have lots of different options, or the polka dots. But I think, for me, the buffalo plaid is the right one given the Born to Roam. What do you guys think? Is that the one you think we should go for? I'm trying to see if I have a piece here that's long enough that will fit on this board. And this one won't quite go all the way. I know I have some other pieces around. Probably should have taken a peek at that before I hopped on with you guys, but I was in the midst of doing an online class right before, so excuse me here while I reach over to find a few more pieces that maybe are a little bit bigger. So this is actually one of those surfaces that, one of these transfers that we actually are able to cut up, and so I have, so that's why you see that. And I guess I don't have one that's already all set and long enough, so we can do a little mix and matching. No worries. We'll figure it out. I'm not worried. Are you guys worried? Hey, Barbara, welcome. I know you're not back to work yet, and that's why you're here and able to watch. I'm happy that you're here watching, but I'm sorry. I know it's been really hard for those of you that have not been able to get back to work. As you guys know, I work from home, so my day job is still going strong, and I'm grateful for that and grateful for the opportunity to be able to continue to work with some of our nonprofit organizations that are really struggling during this time. I'm going to do a little overlap here and line things up to make it work. There we go. See, that's all I need to do. Now, I have to say, one of the things I really love about the mini buffalo plaid, honestly, is that it's kind of rusticy. So if it's not totally perfect and lined up, don't care. I just don't care. And that's one of the great things about chalking is, you know what, this is chalk. So it doesn't have to be perfect. Matter of fact, it's kind of better when it's not perfect, because that way you will get that beautiful rusticy look that is so on trend right now. So I am just laying these silk screen transfers on top of this board and base. I'm going to open up my white chalk paste, as you know. And I was hoping I'd be able to see your comments while I was chatting on my iPad. Ah, I just found them. Woohoo! Oh, see, it's so good when things work the way you hope. Hey, Allison, welcome. I don't know why they don't stay. They kind of disappear. Weird thing. So we have our chalk paste. And literally, I just used the white a few minutes ago. As I said, I was doing an online class with my friend Brenda. You want to see what we did? We both were working on this new coral transfer. And so we used the hot mess technique for it. And this was my rendition. Brenda did this same one, but on a pillowcase using our inks. And hers came out fabulous. Maybe if she's watching later, I'll actually get her to post a picture of what she created, because it was really pretty. So while you guys are hanging out with me, tell me some ways that you have found to pass the time. What have you been doing now that we're somewhat restricted from going out and about? How have you been getting off the grid? Did anybody get out for a walk today? It was such a gorgeous day, and I had really hoped to be able to find some time to sneak out for a walk in the neighborhood. And unfortunately, I never made it outside. I hope that if it was nice where you are, you got a chance to get out. And I'm just going to be careful in this area where we overlapped. So excuse my fingers there for a minute. All right, so you guys got to tell me, what do you think of my new setup here? I am in my office, same place that I usually am in, although, you know, occasionally you've seen me in my dining room and you've seen me in my kitchen too. But I have decided that I really like standing up. Cleaning, laundry, and TV. Yeah, I hope you're staying away from the news though, because the news part is just depressing. I think it's partly what kept me up a little bit last night too, I gotta say. So I hope that, look at that, it worked. Isn't that cute? So I think that's really gonna look really cute with these two transfers that are kind of campy. Now my son, who wasn't able to be with us, is out in Arizona. As you know, he's in the military, and he's actually undergoing some training right now. I know you noticed I was standing, huh? Isn't it kind of cool? Oh, crafting, Carrie, I am not surprised. Lots of cooking. Oh my goodness, do you feel like all you're doing is cooking? I can't even tell you that I even knew I had that many recipes in me. Every day I'm like, okay, what are we going to do next? And I'm trying to be really good about using everything I have in the house. I love my friend Sue Ganji. I don't think she's on with us yet. But she is always posting these awesome recipes that she's doing every day. And she is one of the best Italian cooks I know. And she does a great job every single time. and she's posting all these great things she's making. Is my desk one of those that raises? It is. You know what? It's a folding table I got at Costco. And I got it because I needed a checkout stand for my vendor events. And I decided that I was going to get this because it was kind of the right size. And as I was debating about how I was going to do this setup so that we could do these online workshops, I figured, let me pull it up to my office and see if I can make it work. And lo and behold, it's working. Allison, you work at Walmart, so you are working, oh my goodness, days, and you're tired. I'll bet. I keep seeing how many places of business, Walmart, grocery stores, the few places really that are left open that are hiring like crazy. Just because they just can't keep people in. There's so much to do. So thank you. Thank you, Allison, for staying at work and making sure that we all get the stuff that we need to be able to kind of get through all of this. Anna, you're saying you have to try this, but I don't like the base with the chalkboard. It just clashes. Well, you know what? I have to say, I've done a few different things with this base, and I kind of am like already crushing about putting the buffalo plaid on it. But I've painted it. I've put a bow on it. I've done a couple of different things that I really felt like worked pretty well with the transfer. So maybe give it another try and see if you can figure out a better way to make it work for you. Now, of course, oh, you can't see that. That's good. You might have heard the noise. That was the bathroom sliding door because my office is right next to the bathroom. But thankfully, you can't see people walking in and out. I know, all the retail workers. Hey, Joanna, welcome. All of the first responders, right? And the nurses and doctors. I mean, they really are putting their lives on the line for us to be able to help serve everybody. So definitely thank them so much for everything that they're doing. So here we go. We are going to, again, just simply take our squeegee and spread the chalk paste across the screen. Super, super easy. You know how this works. And it's fun because you can mix and match and, you know, kind of really create a look that is your own, that works for you. So, you know, if you don't love that board that goes with the base that goes with this chalkboard, don't use it. You don't like it that it's brown, paint it. It's all good, right? Oh, I see Mr. Steve is here and he's watching this. I know, right? I think that the buffalo plaid kind of gave it a little extra oomph, and I think especially with this transfer. So there we go. There is the Born to Roam. Look how cute, right? And adding that right on here with the buffalo, you know, kind of gives it a nice little rustic-y look. And I kind of think, you know what, my son might like it. He is a huge hiker. Oops, I think my base wasn't quite dry yet, so I got a little bit on my fingers. So, oops, sorry about that. But we're gonna let that dry for just a sec, and then we're gonna get ready and we're gonna prep this second one for the other side. Now, most of you I know have watched me before, so you know all about this. But this chalk paste, it's going on wet, as you can see, but it's gonna dry hard. So as I said to you, I did this one a little bit earlier tonight, and watch. Nothing's coming off on my hands. But if we wanted to remove this design, and I had actually removed a design right before I put this one on, all you need is a little bit of water, our paste scraper, which is the best new little tool that we came out with, and just simply scrape off the paste after you've wet it with a little bit of water, and then clean up the muck with the paper towel, and it's ready to go. I usually use a little bit of the board eraser just to clean things up from there, and we are ready to go. So this is going to take a second to dry. So again, just as you're watching and we're hanging out here, I am going to just clean up these transfers we've already used and just show you how quick it is. So I have a little pan of water here. It's only water in here, and I've got my little board eraser. And I just use my board eraser to take off the chalk paste, and then I have a little towel here, just laying the transfer on that sticky side up so it can dry using just the air. That's all you need. So it's really quick to do cleanup, and once it's dry, you can put it right back on the backer sheet, and you can reuse this over and over again. And you can put it on lots of things. So this would be super cute on a t-shirt or a little bag, right? So you can put it really on anything that you want. You like my desk setup, huh, Steve? I know, he was thinking I was crazy earlier, and I was a little crazy because I was like, this office space that I'm in, you probably can't tell, but you'll laugh. It's about 8 by 8. It's totally tiny. It was a 3rd bedroom in our house, and when we decided to redo our master bath, which is this room right here at the end of the hall, we decided that we needed a little more space for that master bath so that we could have a soaking tub. Of course, who doesn't need a soaking tub, right? And when we did that, I lost a whole section of this back area, which was a closet. So it made this room really small. And my sister, God bless her, she gave me this great big huge desk, which you can't see, it's in front of me. And it takes up probably, a quarter of the room. So I'm in this really small space, believe it or not. But you know what? With all this great Couture stuff behind me, it totally works, I think. So, okay, so let's see how we're doing here. See if we're dry so we can flip it over and do the other side. It's just about dry. It's a little wet in some areas. I can kind of feel a little bit of a tackiness. If you want to hurry this along, and I always get a little impatient sometimes, you can simply just take a dry paper towel. Sorry, that's not what you want to do. You need, oh my goodness, see, it's Thursday night and I'm getting tired. You can just take a hairdryer or even a heat gun if you have it, and just zzz, and it'll be dry and ready to move on. I think it feels pretty good now. So let's flip it over and do the other side. Why don't we? Just so I can show you what that looks like when we're all set. And then this one is our off the grid hairdryer. Thank you, Steve. Yes, that is what I was trying to say. The dry paper towel. I know. Thank God I have Steve. We should actually invite him right in here. Don't you think he should come and do this other side? What do you think? Is he around? Maybe we can get him to come upstairs and chalk. It always is the best thing, right? To be able to see someone who isn't me, right, chalking, because sometimes you think, oh yeah, you make it look so easy. It's not really that I make it look easy. It is easy. And when Steve comes to vendor events with me, and he does, he's really, really great. He doesn't have it, yes. Well, why don't you come on up so you can show us, you can chalk this. Where are you? Hello, Steve. He says he doesn't have use for the hairdryer, and that's because he shaves his head. So he has a very nice smooth head and no hair. So he definitely does not need a hairdryer. But if he were using it for chalk, he totally would need a hairdryer, don't you think? It's a good thing, one, I have my glasses on, and two, that I have big print on my phone, because this is where I'm watching all your comments, and it's probably a good, I don't know, 4.5 feet from where I'm standing. And I definitely need to be able to see those words in big print. I'm going to grab my fuzzing cloth here. I guess we can't get Steve to come up. He hasn't answered us. So I was using my fuzzing cloth a little bit earlier, and I got some stuff on it. Specifically, I did a very cool project using etching cream and our transfers. Has anybody tried that yet? I don't know if I even have the project that I was working on to show you, or even if you could see it very well, but it was super cool. I think it's drying in the other room, actually. I don't know. It's MIA at the moment. But I used etching cream on a glass vase that I had, and our transfers using our modern floral. When I find it, I'll show you a picture of it, but it came out super cool. Maybe we'll try that at a future live. But all right, so we're gonna just fuzz this last part of the transfer, and we're gonna wrap up this design and our time together today. But I hope that as you're watching, you're at least somewhat entertained, because I know that there's, you know, so much, there's only so much one can do. in this crazy world that we have, that we're living in right now. And you'll see, I didn't smudge, so that was good. I thought maybe I heard Steve moving this way, but no dice. Oh, wait, maybe? Is that Steve? Steve, they want you to come and chalk. Here he is. Here he is. Look. There he is.
Hello, everyone.
So do you think you could chalk this?
Cake.
All right, he says it's cake. What do you think? Thank you, my dear. All right, Mr. Steve, there's your squeegee.
All right, what are we doing? All white?
All white, the whole thing. Just go for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Easy enough that even your husband can do it.
There you go. It's loading up his squeegee. You don't need to take any extra off. Just go ahead and load it right up. Start at the top and bring it right down. There you go. Nice. You can skip this line here because that line actually looks like is a screen.
Okay. How's everybody doing tonight? I'm tired of
He's here.
I'm tired of watching the news.
I know, it's crazy. Now, as you're seeing, he's moving a little slower than I do, but that's okay. And he's putting on a bit more chalk paste than I would, but that's totally okay as well because we're going to squeegee off the excess before we pull up the transfer. So go ahead and load up that squeegee. And remember, you're not painting, you're squeegeeing, so let it glide.
Like buttering toast,
That's
right?
it. It's like buttering toast, exactly. So use it like a squeegee. You got it.
I'm afraid to look at the comments.
Nope, everybody's just watching.
All right.
Everyone's paying attention. All right, excellent. Yep, and now go ahead and take the excess off of your squeegee. And then go ahead and really squeegee off the excess of that white. There you go. Look at that. See how much is coming off? Awesome job. Yes! Ah! See, he knows how to squeegee. Woohoo! Easy peasy. Good, and let's just do off the grid up there too and get that extra off.
Go this way or that way?
Doesn't matter. Whatever way makes you happy. You just don't want to leave any lines if you can help it.
Okay.
If you do, that's not the end of the world. Squeegee. There we go. Excellent. All right, now it's time to pull. I think we're ready. You can throw that right in the water bath. There you go.
Okay.
All right, here's the peel and reveal. Who's ready? Look at that.
Not bad.
Perfection. Look, he did it. Woohoo. He is the bomb.
Go right here.
Barbara says you look like her doing it.
Well, you must be a pro then.
Yes, absolutely. Totally.
Hope you enjoyed the guest appearance.
Yes.
Maybe we'll appear again.
I think we should have him back. What do you think?
Sprinkle the love.
Yeah, definitely. Share that chalk love and get entered to win.
This is not
our
social
prize.
Distancing, right?
Yes, we have our honey bucket. Oops, I keep going the wrong way. Here we go, our honey bucket. So there we go. All right, guys. I hope you had a good night. Thanks so much, Steve, for the guest appearance. And that's it, guys. We are done. Thanks so much for hanging out with me tonight. I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. I hope you have a great Friday. And if you have any questions or you need any help with picking out a project, just let me know. And if you want to do that project together with me, let me know that as well. And I'll send you my calendar link and you can choose a time that works the best for you. So in the meantime, you guys take good care, be safe, practice social distancing, and make sure you wash your hands. Take care, guys. Bye.